What is up, you guys? I wanted to share with you something that the Lord shared with me last night that I thought was super beautiful. And I can't speak for anybody about like what God's talking to you about, but this does actually apply to everybody. So wherever you are in your journey, I hope that this brings you understanding and encouragement. The Lord gave me a dream where I was walking with this person, or like I was kind of by them, and I was in a store and they were wandering in the aisles for what felt like forever, and they had taken something off the counter, and I just knew that they were going to steal it. Like in their mind they had already made it up that they were going to steal it. And after being like wandering and watching this person for a while, they get up to the cash register and they're standing there and they're talking to the lady, and they're really like, the lady's nice, and she's like, "Is that everything that you have? Is that," because they put some stuff on there to pay for. "Is that everything that you have? Like, are you sure there's nothing else that you want to pay for?" And I saw the person like put their hand in their pocket and feel that they were like about to steal that thing. And they didn't end up stealing it. They took it out and they wanted to like put it back. They didn't want to get in trouble for stealing it. They didn't want to steal it. They changed their mind. And I saw them change their mind. And when I saw that, I took it out of their hand and I paid for it. And the Lord said to me, "Is that person a thief?" And I was like, "No, it's not a thief." Why aren't they a thief? Well, I mean, it was in their mind that they were going to steal it, but whenever it came down to it, they didn't steal it, and I paid the price for it. They changed their mind, and I paid the price. So they're not going to be counted for all the thoughts that they had while they were wandering in the store. Why? Because they changed their mind, and I paid the price. So oftentimes whenever we are walking in this world and we are learning and growing, and a lot of the times we go through seasons of rebellion, seasons of wandering before we know who God is, and before he allows us to renew our mind, before we surrender to the renewing of our mind. But at the end of the day, no matter where your head was in those moments, no matter about the mistakes that you made or the things that you've done before you knew, right? You get down to it, you give your life to Christ, you give him your yes, and he grabs that sin and paid for it. So are you the person that you were when you were wandering in the wilderness? No, you're not, because what happened in the wilderness while you were wandering, was paid for. And by changing your mind, that's how you activated that forgiveness. That's how you activated that whole claiming the blood of Jesus. That's how you activated the blood of Jesus over that sin. Because when it came down to it, you changed your mind. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Same process. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way that the Lord speaks to me. I hope that blesses somebody, but it blessed me. It was really cool. And I low-key been crying about it all day. Like, you mean the mistakes that I made before I understood, you do not count them as mine? Why? Because you paid for it. Why? Because I changed my mind. Because I changed my mind. I love you, Jesus.